Welcome to the channel nation at Jaden Chase, and these are the top stories making headlines today. Now, a senior member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force Voicenote has been leaked, and she has blasted Andrew Holness for continued failures and also exposed police high command. Now, dead is Donald A. Carr, and the senior member of the force exposed the fact that toll booths still will not allow emergency vehicles to access roads in Jamaica, even to save lives. Man, I'm going to hear from the senior member herself, and then we'll continue the reasoning nation. Look, and of course, I want you to listen.
No, sir. No. I spent 23 years of my life and get to JCF. And I spend 4 hours tight and train them police and tell them so they go and join this to serve their country. And this, you tell me so we don't have money to give them to go collect the police and the toll, and we are stand up in a gap for every member of this country. No, this can't continue. Me give up. No. No, man, chairman, we only there, we don't want the money, we need things to put in place. Help, man. Oh, God, it's a baby boy, no, man.
I am troubled. In a 2022, a policeman meet an accident on a highway and your colleagues couldn't get access through the toll if it go for you. Because they not the money for pay. I mean, I question why the man have no money for pay. Because there are a lot of times when as police officer with the pan duty at him $100 in our pocket, but you hold the toll gate. The man mash up on the highway and the police him couldn't get access to him because you hold the toll gate. Eh? And by the time St. Anne's police get to him and rush with him, he succumbed. Me and not God, but I believe he could have lived if then they allow him to get assistance in time. And today is going to be a normal day. Today is going to be one of the normal days in Jamaica. No, sir.
That testimony there, one serious testimony. God, guess what now? A fire department we work with, see? And we have problems to go through toll, especially in North-South Highway. The government don't set a priority where the essential and the emergency services can go through the toll. You have to join the line. You know much accident cross the Linstead side where we have to day in a line and wait when the ambulance leave to go deal with people where crash. Same on the Portmore leg. A serious thing, the government not set the priority straight. And when you go there late as emergency person, how we get the blame? The government need to change that.
Yes, nation, and now let's continue the reasoning. Now, despite the millions being seized by the Jamaica Constabulary Force, despite the fact that security, health, and education get a major part of the budget whenever the budget is read, how come there are no arrangements made for emergency vehicles to access the toll roads? Remember the situation will take place with Kevin Smith because officers were unable to pay toll booth fees. They might have to take another road. I will remember say that turned tragic. Now what take place is that the constable was traveling and situation occurred. A crash took place. Now other officers who wanted to access the road and assist a fellow police officer in need could not do so. And the senior member said she now got question why officers were unable to pay the toll booth fee. As we speak, there are still back and forth going about wages and police, men and women, with high command signing off with deals with the government that lawmen and women have stated are not in their best interest. And see it, even for go assist a fellow officer in need, they made unable for pay the toll booth fee. Now talk to me. You feel like something need to do about that? Crime and violence is, of course, a major issue on the Jamaican island. And truth be told, the security forces are understaffed, underpaid, and clearly, of course, under-equipped. For tackle what I go on. See, I tell me, say if there was a chase and lawbreakers, criminals, decide say, alright, they're going to take on the highway. Officers in pursuit could not follow. Simply because them can't pay the fee. Or them would have to break the law and speed through the toll booth, leaving them open to a lawsuit. Many citizens have stated that political parties and elected officials are not serious about crime and violence, and we can see it with the way them treat the police force. Remember, these are and other members of the security forces like the JDF, you know what I mean, the district constables, people from the water, them, you name them. But the fact that these individuals are underpaid, of course understaffed, and the fact that they are under-equipped to tackle the situation of crime and violence, it is almost as if a large percentage of the money given to the security forces have to just pay wages and buy bullets. And that can't put a stop to crime and violence. Majority of the time, most of these situations are these stories highlighted in the news. It also tells another story. It highlights a situation either faced by citizens on the island or faced by the security forces themselves. Right now, we see a situation taking place where there are certain individuals within the force who want to take the law within their own hands. There are corrupt individuals within the security force, and these things have been exposed by members of the security forces themselves. Now, it's a hard task to tackle crime and violence and be forced to work with individuals who you yourself have deemed as the criminal element. These are issues where the force have to go tackle. It's hard for police force or the police forces to maintain law and order when them themselves don't believe in the state or feel like the state have the people's best interest at mind. And maybe that is why we see certain officers conduct themselves and the way we see them conduct themselves, whether in the inner city or anywhere else. No, Nisha, when you talk to me, as it pertains to the matter of crime and violence and Jamaica's security, do you think a better, more equipped police force is in the best interest of the people? Me have to say I agree with a statement like that. And within that same breath, we have to also weed out all of the corrupt members of the security forces. It's a disgrace to see international authorities, to see America, and point out that they are corrupt members within law enforcement and that they have set traps and have captured many. Parading an 18-year veteran, saying that this is somebody that is an 18-year member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Not just a member of an organization, but the head. There's also a situation taking place in Clarendon, where the government is now stating that the leader of the Ranko gang was a member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. And if we consider major trials, the trial also take place with the Spanish Town-based organization and its alleged members. This got even bigger. This is an organized or illegal and criminal enterprise that was led by a member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. And for many citizens, the story is not strange. And based on the law and based on the fact that charges have been brought against these individuals, it is not fiction. So of course, the police force have a lot of work to do. And for the senior members, I expose the fact that there are certain conditions that law enforcement members are forced to work under, while being given one of the hardest jobs on the island. Definitely a serious situation. Definitely a serious situation, nation. And of course, we want the motorists them take it easy upon the road. We still don't get the official reason behind the crash. We know if something go on with the car, or if it was driver's error. But, you know what I mean? As them say, more details will be provided as, they are discovered. You know the sentiments, and for those who don't, if you're new to the channel, when you click the subscribe icon, then click the bell icon and put it on all. And this is will be notified of all fresh content. As soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here upon the platform. The like icon is also in close proximity to the share icon. Drop a like and boss a share. Tell a friend, tell them sister and them brother them for check out check out the reasoning. Join the discussion. Comment section up me 24/7. It never lack yet. Just be respectful and mindful of the guidelines. But other than that, drop your thoughts, your comments, and yes, your opinions there, and we can continue the reasoning via the comment section. Another tragedy within the police forces, and to how they have stated it, Maybe if other officers could have responded to the scene, a life might not have been lost. We don't know. This is how officers are looking at the situation. Until the reason again, live, love, and prosper. Stay tuned.